Now, another question I have is, how does the level of knowledge affect the development of sustainability in the organization? I will take the sustainability of the organization to mean not the practice of environmental sensitivity, but the prolongation of the life of an organization. To paraphrase Darwin, the ability of a species to survive is determined by its adaptability. And for humanity, knowledge has no doubt been the driver of survival. And for organizations too, knowledge is crucial for their capacity to develop. I'd like to make 3 additional points about knowledge too. The first is that knowledge is, of course, not static, and especially today with very fast change happening everywhere and at all times. The key is for organizations to constantly renew their knowledge and take in new things. So it's not so much a level of knowledge per se that matters for an organization's sustainability. It's the enrichment and the evolution of this knowledge. Second, knowledge by itself is not enough. Imagination is at least as important. And great ideas often have irrational beginnings, strange associations, new perspectives, weird dreams and aspirations. Einstein discovered the theory of relativity when he imagined he was traveling on a beam of light. He wasn't analyzing things or doing equations. He did that afterwards to prove his theory. Now, creativity is not about being silly, but occasional trips to our childhood can be extremely useful. People in organizations might find it uncomfortable to share visions. Nonetheless, knowledge and analytical thinking are much more powerful if they are preceded by free, creative thinking. Organizations must first unleash their people's imagination before they apply the rules of logic. They must balance creative and critical thinking. Third, in the case of an organization, knowledge must be applied. Thinking by itself is not useful until it is transformed into action. And this means taking risks, facing the unknown, overcoming the fear of failure. And this calls for courage. Now, what is courage? Here's a little story. What is courage was the subject of a university entrance exam back in the 60s in France. And students had 1 hour to write an essay developing the subject, what is courage? And one student wrote, this is courage, and handed it in his paper after 1 minute and left. It is to the credit of his professors that they gave him full marks and accepted him to the university. Because by just these 3 words and his action, he had explained what is courage. Thank you all very much.